back here, bring you a wonderful little video. It is currently a wonderful Wednesday. We're halfway through the week, ladies and gents. We're finally getting there towards the end of the weekend and getting excited. And it is a beautiful Wednesday. It looks like it's going to be a good, I don't know, like 90-something degrees possibly today. Chance of afternoon showers. And let me tell you, this time of year, it's always afternoon showers, it seems like. There'll always be late evening, afternoon or evening showers going on throughout the night. It always just seems to happen that way. And this year especially has been a little bit, I call this being a wet summer, is what I usually call it. Because usually, we do get a lot of this rain. We do get a lot of rain, and it goes all the way, typically it will go all the way until about the second week of May, third week of May, maybe pushing into that. And then after that, it gets pretty dry. It gets relatively dry. However, this year seemed a little bit different. It's a little bit we've had wet summers before, but this year is the first time it's happened in a while, where we get a lot more rain, like steady throughout just a day. I mean, of course, we always get our afternoon showers, sometimes spring showers, summer rain, you can never predict it type deal, right? Where the weatherman says there's going to be a 40% chance of rain and it's sunshiny all day, and then all of a sudden for 10 minutes it's a torrential downpour, and then all of a sudden back to sunshine. That's the type of showers we would typically get. And as the summer months keep going on, those start getting fewer and fewer in between. Like, for instance, the showers typically, the showers after the good, few days of rain, a few weeks of pure just rain throughout April and May happen. We get those afternoon showers going on until about maybe end of June, and then after the end of June, throughout June, July, and then sometimes going all the way through September. It's typically a very dry area. It's not that wet. We don't get a lot of rainfall. But this year in particular, as I've said before, we get a lot of rainfall. Just tons of rainfall. And it's absolutely crazy. And because you try planning accordingly when it comes to the rain, especially if you do your own lawn maintenance and things of that nature. And typically what I would do is 2 weeks. 2 weeks and then cut the grass. And I think that's pretty much a good I think that's a good average for people who cut their own grass, or even people who have somebody else come and cut it for them. Is about 2 weeks, right? But this year, I'm having to cut it it seems like every week, it seems like, just because it keeps raining so much and it keeps growing up so much. It's not like it's a bad thing, it's just I'd rather not be cutting grass. I don't really like cutting grass. I mean, it's not a fun exercise for me. And mainly because I wear contacts, okay? I wear contacts, and that dust and grass and shit get into your contacts and it makes your vision all foggy and it hurts like hell. So even with sunglasses on, it's just rather annoying. So I've decided I'm going to go ahead and get like a pair of good goggle type sunglasses, if you will, like the band types, just to cover my eyes completely when I'm cutting grass, because I'm getting tired of having to really do a deep clean on brand new pairs of contacts, and just getting tired of just waiting throughout the day, just pulling out that dirt and grime that gets right here in the corner of your eyes. That's where it all goes to. So I'm just getting sick and tired of doing it, and just decided I'm gonna go ahead and I did have a pair long ago. I have no idea where that pair went. It was a pair of I think it was a pair for airsoft, if you will, for like an Oakley pair of airsoft, and I had it a while back ago, and I can't remember exactly what happened to it. They sort of just disappeared on me. I think somebody stole them. I won't say who or where, but they just disappeared on me, and I've never really nutted up and got another pair. Now I'm finally decided, you know what, screw it. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of dealing with it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and deal and get her done, if you will. But yeah, that's just a little bit of nitpicking about certain things, and Let me tell you, it's things like this. When you're buying things like this, you always seem to hold off on it, right? It always seems like people always want to hold off on it. I'll just wait. It gets to a point that you cannot wait anymore, that you just gotta go ahead and bloody do it, because you keep waiting, and eventually, it's never gonna get a better price, and it's never going to, it's never gonna get any better. You're just gonna have to nut up and do it. And that happens with a lot of things for people. I would think men especially more geared towards this, is that we want something, and then we do a lot of the research and stuff into looking into it, and then we don't proceed or go with it, or go ahead and getting it, despite all that work and effort we put into it. And why do we do that? Why is that like that? And I have no idea. But and it's the case in point with these goggles. I've been saying I want to get a good pair of goggles for the past year and a half, for when I'm cutting grass and things like that. But every time I look at the pricing and look them up, I'm like, it's not worth just for cutting grass, right? So I don't know. Why do we wait off on things like that? Now, women don't typically do that. They immediately go ahead and get that thing that if they really want something, they go ahead and get it. A good character trait. There has some problems with it, but just like with the problems of constantly keep waiting, thinking that, oh, I'm gonna wait till prices get better. I'm gonna wait till things get better. I hate to say it ain't gonna happen like that. So, but anyways, that's just a little bit of ranting I want to do, because people tend to, even though they want to get something, tend to talk themselves out of getting it. Rather it be from the price, or thinking of the actual use they're going to get out of it. Now, I'm not saying go out there and get everything you bloody want, okay? Don't get everything you bloody want, because you'll end up broke real quick. You'll end up in debt real quick. Don't do that. I'm just saying, if you're financially capable, and maybe it's a defense mechanism, so that way you don't end up being broke, which is perfectly fine. But I would say every now and then you got to set yourselves budgets and save and keep track of it, so that way when you find something you really want, regardless if you're going to use it a lot, go ahead and do it. And that's what I'm doing. I mean, I've saved up a good bit of change, if you will, for things that I want, and I've gotten to the point where I'm not spending it, where I'm just keep saving it up, because I keep looking at it and it's like, I can use what I want I can use it out of my want bucket, but I can just keep saving it up. That physical cash is not making me any gratification except for just being there. Something else can do the same damn thing, and I can always build up the money again, because I'm being very careful with my money. So I'm just gonna go ahead and fucking get it, because I'm tired of just not having it, right? So, but that's just me. I mean, everybody else has their own little weird tidbits and stuff like that. I mean, ultimately the wife and I's goal was to not live paycheck to paycheck, and to indulge ourselves every now and then into what we want. And I haven't done that in a while, I don't think. Maybe my wife will say otherwise, but I haven't done it in a while. So let me go ahead and do that a little bit, right? Let me indulge myself. Let me go ahead and do that. Well, alright guys, well, I'm going to get out of you guys' hair, and hope you guys have a wonderful Wednesday. And if you guys would, go ahead and give me a like, comment, and subscribe. It's imperative that you do that, because I'd like to know what you guys think and personal opinions. Give me some ideas as subjects to talk about and whatnot, just so you can make fun of me, or completely disagree with me, or just flat out tell me I'm wrong. I'm perfectly fine with any of that. So let's go ahead and do that, guys, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and as always, work hard. Peace.